here you guys, when did you guys become a Royal Enfield dealer?
We've had them about 2 months now.
Oh, so it just happened.
Just happened.
Are people buying them?
Like crazy.
Really?
They're really going out.
Wow, look at this. So do you realize that Wrecking Crew stands for?
The first, the racing crew that did the motorcycle.
Well, flat tracking. They were the king of flat tracking.
Yeah, board track.
Oh, board track,
and then
right.
Then it
right.
went into flat track.
Right. So they kicked.
Thinking of that because
Yeah.
when we bought the Harley, we went to Wrecking Crew Harley Davidson, and they told me something along those lines.
Right.
Yes, or
Right.
they're using a name that's Indian's name.
Yeah, kind of.
All right, so the Royal Enfield this year is a 650.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the Interceptor.
So these are all price bikes. I mean, look at this.
Well, 3-year warranty. They're great. Knock around town here to Gatlinburg, something like that. They're a great step-up bike or even a first bike.
Okay, but let's put. Okay, so this is like a CB, 550 Honda back in the day, right?
Kinda, yeah.
But today, if you walk over here and you said, well, if you want something a little more upscale, let's go to Triumph. So what would that motorcycle be in comparison to somebody comes in and wants to buy a Triumph?
Either the Bonneville or the Street Stream.
Which is the Bonneville.
The Bonnevilles are back here in the corner.
So what's the price difference?
About 10 grand.
10 grand price difference? So that bike's how much? 7?
Right at 7. These are not quite. Well, it depends on which way you go.
Yeah.
Here you're at 13,000.
Oh, it's not bad. So it's
Yeah,
not as
I
bad
mean,
as you thought.
Well, I mean, now if you go into like that Street Scrambler,
Yeah, no. I'm saying
that's-
these are similar. That Royal
Right.
Enfield 650 back there, to me, this is the same bike.
it's similar.
And
They're both fuel injected.
so it's 15.3 in this one. Wow, that much? Wow.
This is a 900. This is a 1200.
Ah, this is like buying a CB. What did Honda make a CB 1100? I can't remember.
I don't remember the 1100.
750 is what I remember.
The 750s. I had a 750 back in the day.
Yeah.
Did you like the Rocket?
Oh yeah, but it's a lot of money.
Is it like 17 or 18?
$27,000. Yeah. And I was looking at them back in 2000. I think it was 2020 January. That bike was like 22 and change.
Is your bike getting service?
No, my bike's about a key fob. Your bike.
I want to get a water out.
Yeah, go out there
Yeah.
and grab me one too. Do you have waters over in the cabinet?
They're made. I don't
Go over there and check the cabinet.
Are they empty?
Okay, bring me a water too. Yeah, so this here, to me, this is really cool, but good Lord, you're at, it's a lot more bike.
It is, and it's a lot more tradition. It's a lot more.
Yeah.
It's more higher end components.
Triumph is so riding off the retro, right or wrong.
They are, and that's kind of their niche.
Right now,
By the same token, you turn around and you got a Rocket 3 or a 1200 RR race or the new Tigers or whatever. They've got all the modern conveniences.
so this looks really cool compared to that one.
Yeah.
So this one here, wow, 16,253. Wow.
This is the Speedmaster. It's got
Yeah, right.
all the bells and whistles.
The battery did the trick on the motor.
How does she sound? She sounds a pretty badass. He's on the phone. You may not want to do right now, but that looks. Any deal on that one? Had it since September.
I'll see what we can do.
What year is it?
It's a 23.
Is it? Wow. Even though it came in last September, they
Yeah,
came early.
They start shipping. That's the only one I have, though. I think they try to start shipping a little bit early.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes Indian it's January shipping their models.
Right.
Sometimes we get more.
Look at that. Oh, this is so 70s. At the handlebars.
Yeah, the old beach bars.
Oh wow. But this has got what's a 3-gallon tank?
I think so. Something
I mean,
like that.
you don't hope this thing gets 50 miles a gallon. You know what I mean? So the daughter's saying, what's that motor? It's an inline 3, just like the Tigers. It's a 3-piston.
It's a 3-cylinder like it.
Yeah, but you think about a conventional motorcycle, you told somebody a 3-cylinder, they'd be like, we're used to talking V-twin. And so I used to have a personalized tag, I still have it, called 3-piston, Virginia tag for my Triumph. Because how many motorcycles have 3 pistons?
Right.
Not many.
I remember that, and it's still hanging.
Yeah, it's a really cool setup, that inline 3. It's a really smooth motor. So this here,
Best of both worlds, it revs like a 4-cylinder.
Right.
It has the torque of a twin. So really, the 3 is really the best of both worlds.
yeah, but this here, this is a twin, right?
It is
But it's not a V-twin,
parallel twin.
parallel twin. Right. Have you ridden that motorcycle?
I have.
I'm gonna run and go home and get some stuff. I think he's got this rack.
Yeah. What's the price on that one?
16,253.
Yeah. Yikes. All right, let's get back on the path of Royal Enfield. These things are just really neat. I mean, it really is cool looking bikes.
They are. They're a phenomenal price point. The 350 any of them, but the 350. If I didn't own my Adventure Tour, I would have bought that brown one when it came out of the crate. It's gorgeous, chrome, and for a jump around town type thing, 3-year warranty.
How do these things sound?
They sound pretty good, and each one has a little different sound, of its own too.
It's got its own gas shocks. What? The Honda stole the Honda. So, but Royal Enfield's been around more than people realize.
100 years. They are the oldest continuously operating motorcycle company.
Isn't that something? But they just don't get that brand recognition.
Right.
It's the Indian. This caters to the Southeast, the India, Europe, Africa.
In India, this is a huge motorcycle. A 350 is a big bike. They
Right.
ride a lot of scooters, a lot of 125s.
Right.
And a 650 over there to those folks is kind of like the 2500 Rocket for us. It's giant.
Right.
But this is one of the smoothest. The clutch is perfect. The brakes perfect. There's
You
no
driven it?
I have.
So you like it, huh?
I love that.
But you're a big guy, so you're saying that this thing here
It
still
still
gets scoots down the road, huh?
does just fine.
Well, I guess it's better a little moped you have. You ride to work every now and then.
Yeah.
Remember that story? You going down the road in your moped, some guy's like tailgating you or something.
I rode my wife's scooter home.
Yeah, scooter here, didn't you? I think you pulled something out. No, I think you showed. You showed you had some defense with you, and they kind of backed off. You just raised your shirt up a little bit.
They were blowing the horn. Yeah.
And they didn't know the scooter man may be a little bit more than they realized, right? They just thought, this is some scooter guy. They're like, whoa, wait a second. Yeah, we get all that. That's pretty good.
Those little bikes just, and they're just great little, and especially someone that's just coming like from a scooter.
Yeah.
Or somebody that is looking for a around town cheap on gas.
Yeah.
Just running here and there, back to work, whatever.
Well, these are sharp bikes. I just can't get over. I mean, this is a really sharp looking bike.
It looks very British.
You know what I mean? I mean,
That's what they're making look like.
Yeah.
and this is just, if I was a young person, I'd be all over this. You know that? If I was a young person, I'd be all over that right there. I mean, that is such a cool looking bike.
Yeah. And you can do the cowl on any of these.
You can do the what now?
The cowl, the backseat cowl on any of the.
Oh, I get you. Oh, that's just a cover.
It is.
Oh, that's a creative
Yeah, the seat,
idea.
All the seat, everything's there.
Yeah.
And of course, they come with the foot pads and all.
Wow. You're going to make me buy a scene 4 days out. I'll give you the bobber and you write me a check and maybe we'll do a deal.
Preload adjustable shock or remote reservoir shock.
Sit on that.
Cute.
Why don't you sit on that?
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do is
Thank you.
we'll give you my Scouty bobber and you write me a check for the difference. I think that's within reason.
This feels weird.
Can you? If
I
you
don't know.
It's going to be a more aggressive.
can you even get it up without falling over?
I don't know.
Okay, then don't do it then. Then don't do it. That's a long. Your feet are a long way from that ground. You might want to have Shane over there kind of manage this because
It feels a little heavier than I.
They are a little bit.
Oh yeah, you can't even. Woo. Yeah, that's challenging. Wow.
Drop it down a little bit. But it's
What do you mean drop it down?
the suspension in the back, and then
Really, you can drop it down?
This is heavy, Dad. This is not light.
Really? Well, it's a difference of engineering. It's probably got a low center of gravity. I mean, that bottom casing looks like a fish tank. But it had glass so you could see inside. You could have fish in there as you're driving down the road.
Dad, you should sit on that.
I am. I will.
It's heavier than it.
I can only imagine.
The engine,
you could go another inch back there and
you
actually
feel,
get a little beard.
you feel all that up there. Like,
Oh,
really.
look how your feet are positioned way in the back.
Yeah, they're back.
You're-
And it's an aggressive.
Yeah, it's a cafe style bike.
Yeah.
Look, no, this is yours here.
Oh,
You have your bike from the shop, don't they?
yeah.
Well, that's great.
Already.
Yeah, that sounds like your bike, doesn't it, or is it? Let's go back here real quick and check it out. Let's see what's going on back here. Wowsker. They got it fixed. There's the key fob. Key fob. The whole problem on that bike was the key fob.
On hers?
Yes, because when the bike stops communicating with the bike, the bike gets screwed up, and so it thinks that the misfire in the cylinder because the bike lost communication for the key fob to continue the power.
Wow.
So the bike borderline powered off, powered back on. Crazy. So wow, these guys here, I'm blown away now. You guys, freaking, now I have to go buy that engine, right? Hey, we just did you a favor, man. Yeah, all right. Jesus Christ, here we go. Oh yeah, come on. Well, I tell you what, this is just a beautiful. That's kind of my colors for a motorcycle. 116. So the danger here is on this. Yep, it's my Harley copycat. Hey, Shane? What's the difference here? So what's my 2020 that I traded in last summer? What's the difference of this versus mine versus being 2023 in the Ride Command? Is that pretty much it?
Oh no, Ride Command. I think this is the heated and cooled seat.
Electronic suspension?
This one doesn't have the electronic. I don't.
Is that even available on the Dark Horse now?
As an option. Now you can do it on the Challenger, but
Well, right.
not on this.
You guys gonna say I didn't think they had that technology.
This one has the. Did yours have the weather and traffic overlays? And it didn't have the speed overlay.
No, but I'm just saying, as far as it's the same bike besides the Ride Command.
The Ride Command is different. The seat is different. That's about it. I've ridden them, not this particular one.
Well, that was my favorite Indian of all time.
They're
me.
just super smooth.
Well, I had one. I had a hard time coming to
I was
closure to.
asking him his opinion. Not yours.
There's a difference in the technology part of it, but as far as actually how the bike runs and handles,
Okay. That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, let's get some power to her. Neutral. You start her? Can you start it?
sure.
This sounds just like my. Boy, that sounds like a little throw to your factory exhaust.
A little bit because they changed the exhaust a little bit.
Give it a little throttle. Let me hear. Wow. That factory, they changed it from the year I had. Wow. This is dangerous.
Yeah.
How much is this bad boy?
28.
Yeah, this is
I just guessed.
Nah, this thing's $30,000.
$32,799.
What'd I tell
I was
you?
gonna say 32 a few minutes
But
ago.
now that's freight and everything.
It's very pretty, but it's like this is like a boat.
It's big.
Yeah.
Well, but it's all about, we get your
No, I like
lowers.
it.
You know, you just got all the, you know, and my favorite Indian all time was basically this model in the matte, you know, the ruby red matte, or whatever you want to call it over there. But that's a beautiful. What color is this called this year?
Crimson metallic.
What is it?
This is crimson metallic, but it's not. Or I'm sorry, ruby red metallic.
Ruby red?
Yeah. The crimson is
Right there in front of you.
similar. Yeah, but there's a Springfield somewhere that's crimson metallic. Now the red metallic smoke is over there on the Chieftain.
Right. Yeah. Yikes. Okay, you got your key fob?
No, I left it in the toilet.
Wow, attitude. She's hungry. Attitude. Yikes. Yikes. Wow. Friendship Motorsports made us friendlier. They just took one other way and got my daughter's bike fixed. I mean, wow. It was a key fob. That's all it was. And mine is same thing. Got a bad key fob. All right. The important part of the day. We're here at Buddy's Barbecue. How about that idea? So that's what we're having right now. This place is so cool. It's not expensive. Famous last words. Did we get something for lunch? All right. Are we ready? As we are ready here for the back on the bikes and keep on riding. Today's more about getting the bike serviced. Pretty interesting. Today I made a decision to go to the Indian dealer just because I want to go by and see my friends over there and check out with Ed and talk to them. And we were riding over, the Indian Chief, Super Chief here, Limited, it started throwing codes. Went to limp mode and check engine light code. And so it's kind of interesting is if we had been riding a whole different direction, I so would have been like, oh, day's over. So we really lucked out because we rode the Indian dealer and it was just really a simple thing. Like I mentioned earlier, just a key fob. Beyond believable. Nice. And we got lucked out so much because Friendship Motorsports put us right in. So pretty cool. So we're going to kind of do a little bit more riding here. Not a lot. Getting later in the day. And tomorrow actually supposed to be a nice day too. So I think we're going to kind of use tomorrow to be more of the ride day over today.
It's getting pretty cool out.
Yeah, we don't really want to be going back in the dark. So we're going to start heading back so we get a little more video time of kid riding. We'll see. Look at the cows. Look at the cows. This is pretty classic. They're all checking me out. Like, what are you doing, dude? What's going on over there, man? All right, so you can get a drive-by with the kid. Might take a little time here, but she'll be back shortly. Jeez, I didn't tell her to do that. That was too quick. I can't believe she didn't go by slower. You just, what you think someone to do versus somebody else. Oh well, unless you just do a nice drive-by. But here we go. We're wrapping it all up. Yeah. I was actually just. All right. What a day. Been a really good day here, considering the bike showed codes. So now we get the turbo heater on and get a little warmed up here. So now I'm kind of curious now. You've ridden that bike longer than this so far, or have you? I can't remember.
Longer than what?
Well, in Florida we rode it up the Sun Coast and it's too windy. It wasn't very enjoyable, right?
Yeah.
So this time, I mean, how'd you like the bike this time? Being, you know, you're in a better environment.
Yeah, I like it.
Do you like it more than your Harley?
No.
Really? Wow. Isn't this more comfortable?
Not really for me.
Really?
This I like, but I sit.
You like what?
The windshield.
Okay.
But I sit so far back, it honestly is not that comfortable to shift.
So you can get a seat to move you forward, can't you?
Okay, then I like that idea.
I think you can. I don't know. I thought they had, what do they call it, extended reach or something?
Like I can shift, but it's like kind of far. Like I have to have my leg like extended all the way out.
So the Harley's a lot shorter controls.
Yeah.
To me, in my opinion, the Harley's handlebars are narrower, and the shift in your seating position is more.
This looks.
Right. But what about the power factor?
It's very fast.
Is it as fast as the 114?
I would say it's a little quicker.
Quicker?
Yeah.
Okay. But are the handlebars wider? Are your hands out a little further than the Harley?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. What are you going to say?
To be honest, I prefer my Harley, but this is nice. I like it.
But what about the ride? Which is softer or stiffer?
Oh, this is like so refined. Like in my Harley, when I downshift, it'll like jerk you forward.
Yeah.
Like, but this, it like doesn't really do that. Like in the Harley, I can use the gears more to slow me down. But in this, you have to be like in third or second gear until you like really feel something.
Right. What about the balance?
It's very balanced.
Does it feel lighter?
Yes. It feels a lot lighter. Like
Right.
not a lot, but like a little lighter.
Right. So your main gripe is you feel like you're too far away from the foot controls.
Yeah, and it just is very like clean, like shifting.
Clean?
Yeah, like I get like when I go up, I feel myself get pulled back a little, and I'm like going pretty hard. I'm not going light.
Yeah.
But like in the Harley, you'll get much more of a jerk, a jolt.
Right. Where's the dogs?
They just went behind your PC.
Okay.
I love the color and the pinstriping, but I like the way my Harley is a little more.
So you'd take the Harley over this?
Yeah.
Comfort-wise, which is more comfortable?
Okay, on the highway, this is definitely nicer
Yeah.
because you don't have the wind, and now I have the lowers, and I stay pretty warm. It just is my legs got a little cold, but nothing ever like my Harley.
Yeah.
This creates a little bit of
Right.
like a little. And it's also kind of hard to see through my helmet, like at times when the sun is shining.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to see through the helmet and then this.
Glare.
Yeah. And the Harley, you get a lot more wind on the highway, which tires you a little. Like your arms, you have to hold on pretty tight. This, I'm not holding on that tight going down the highway.
So, what would you recommend? Somebody said, "Hey, I'm going to get
For
a
who?
for a lady."
Like my experience and everything.
Just in general,
Yeah.
what would you recommend to a woman that wants a nice, comfortable motorcycle? Confident.
Well, probably this. Because it's more, like if you were only going to have one bike and you were going to do long road, like a road,
Hey!
like a road trip,
Yeah.
like this is really nice. I love the bags.
Yeah.
And like I said, on the highway, you feel very good. And it's a little aggressive, like shifting up, but I'm just saying my Harley's a little more aggressive. But like for me, I love this, but you're just comparing the two. So I'd probably recommend this. Like,
All right.
and this is also a long-term bike, and it has the Indian flare.
All right, we're going to wrap it up. Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, everybody, thanks for watching Ice Age, the Indian Day. Where's my dog over here? Probably running amok. And, hey, Scouty, where'd you go, boy? You know where you went. Better start looking. Oh, there's one dog. But anyways, hey, everybody, thanks for watching my YouTube channel.
Scout.
And are we driving the Mustangs tomorrow or driving the bikes?
Bobo. Bobo.
What are we doing? Mustang Day,
Bobo.
or are we doing
Good Bobo.
another day of motorcycles? And I really want to ride my Indian Challenger. Yeah,
Mwah.
nice. Really want to drive my Indian Challenger. I was back at the Indian dealer that figures, same old story. I'm going to get lowers for my Indian over here. And they don't have them. So if I ride this tomorrow, I'm definitely be colder or be a colder ride tomorrow, but who knows. All right, stay tuned for more adventures, and God bless, stay safe, and stay tuned. Good night. See you in the morning.